What does a red triangle with a black symbol typically represent on the road in the UAE? A. Prohibitive sign. B. Mandatory sign. C. Warning sign. D. Informative sign. Answer: C. Warning sign. A red triangle with a black symbol typically indicates a warning sign, alerting drivers to upcoming hazards on the road. What is the correct action when you see this sign? A. Slow down. B. Stop immediately at the sign. C. Give way to traffic on the main road. D. Do not enter. Answer: C. Give way to traffic on the main road. A give way sign requires the driver to slow down and give priority to other vehicles already on the main road before proceeding. What does this sign indicate? A. No left turn allowed. B. No turning right is allowed. C. Only U-turns are allowed. D. U-turns are prohibited. Answer: D. U-turns are prohibited. The no U-turn sign indicates that making a U-turn at that location is not permitted. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Be alert due to accident-prone zone. B. Slow down due to slippery road. C. Overspeed not allowed. D. Overtake not allowed. Answer: B. Slow down due to slippery road. A slippery road sign indicates that the road conditions ahead may be hazardous, requiring you to reduce speed and drive carefully. What does this sign indicate? A. Pedestrians are not allowed to cross. B. Be prepared to stop for pedestrians crossing. C. No vehicles are allowed to pass. D. Only pedestrians are allowed on the road. Answer: B. The pedestrian crossing sign alerts drivers that they are approaching a designated pedestrian crossing where they must be ready to stop and give way. If you see this sign, what does it mean? A. Parking is allowed as shown by the arrows. B. Waiting is prohibited. C. You can park but must stay with the vehicle. D. Parking and waiting are not allowed. Answer: D. Parking and waiting is not allowed in the areas as shown by the arrows. What does this sign mean? A. You must turn left. B. Roundabout, travel in the direction of the arrow. C. You must turn right. D. You must proceed straight ahead. Answer: B. The circular arrow indicates a roundabout, and drivers must give way to traffic already circulating within it. What does this sign instruct drivers to do at an intersection? A. Slow down and proceed if clear. B. Stop only if there is oncoming traffic. C. Stop completely, check for traffic, then proceed. D. Slow down and continue through without stopping. Answer: C. A stop sign means you must come to a complete stop, check for other vehicles or pedestrians, and only proceed when it is safe to do so. What does this warning sign indicate? A. The road ahead is one way. B. The road is closed for repairs. C. Traffic will flow in both directions ahead. D. There are 2 lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. Answer: C. A two-way traffic sign alerts drivers that the road ahead allows traffic to move in both directions, often transitioning from a one-way street. What should you expect when you see this sign? A. Your vehicle's speed will increase due to gravity. B. You need to accelerate to maintain speed. C. There is a sudden stop ahead. D. It's safe to overtake other vehicles. Answer: A. A steep downhill sign warns drivers that the road ahead slopes downward and their vehicle's speed may increase, requiring careful control. What is indicated by this sign? A. Only large vehicles are prohibited from overtaking. B. Overtaking is permitted under specific conditions. C. All overtaking is prohibited until you pass the next sign. D. You can overtake motorcycles only. Answer: C. The no overtaking sign restricts overtaking of any vehicles on that section of the road until another sign indicates the end of the restriction. What does this warning sign alert drivers to? A. School zone ahead. B. Be prepared to stop for children crossing the road. C. Only children are allowed to cross the road. D. Pedestrians are not allowed in the area. Answer: B. The children crossing sign alerts drivers to areas where children frequently cross the road, such as near schools, and advises caution and readiness to stop. What does this sign mean? A. You cannot turn right at the next intersection. B. You must turn left. C. You can turn right only after yielding. D. No U-turns are allowed. Answer: A. A right turn prohibited sign indicates that making a right turn is not allowed at that location. What action should be taken when approaching a quayside or riverbank warning sign? A. Drive faster to cross the river. B. Expect a bridge crossing. C. Expect a dead end ahead and prepare to stop. D. Turn right immediately. Answer: C. The quayside or riverbank sign warns drivers that the road will end near a riverbank or quayside, requiring them to slow down and prepare to stop. What does this sign indicate? A. Sounding the horn is mandatory in this area. B. Horns may only be used during specific times. C. Horns must not be used except in emergencies. D. Horns are permitted to be used freely. Answer: C. A no-horn sign indicates that sounding the horn is prohibited except in cases of emergencies, often in areas near schools, hospitals, or quiet zones. What does this sign mean? A. Two-way traffic ahead. B. Road narrows on the left ahead. C. Road narrows on the right ahead. D. Road narrows on both sides ahead. Answer: D. The road narrows sign warns that the road ahead will become narrower, requiring drivers to reduce speed and proceed cautiously. What does this sign instruct drivers to do? A. Stop before entering the tunnel. B. Turn on headlights and do not stop in the tunnel. C. Sound the horn before entering the tunnel. D. Drive slowly and exit the tunnel immediately. Answer: B. A tunnel ahead sign instructs drivers to turn on their headlights for visibility and to avoid stopping within the tunnel unless necessary. What is the purpose of this sign? A. You must not enter this road. B. Road is closed due to construction. C. You must stop and then proceed slowly. D. No waiting and parking. Answer: A. Do not enter sign prohibits vehicles from entering the road in the direction the sign faces, usually to control traffic flow or ensure safety. What does this sign warn drivers about? A. The speed limit of vehicles. B. The maximum height allowed for vehicles to pass. C. The weight limit for vehicles. D. The width limit for vehicles. Answer: B. Maximum height sign warns drivers that there is a height restriction for vehicles ahead, often at bridges or tunnels, and vehicles exceeding that height are not allowed to pass. What does this sign indicate? A. The minimum speed allowed is 80 km per hour. B. You must drive exactly at 80 km per hour. C. You must not exceed a speed of 80 km per hour. D. You are allowed to drive faster than 80 km per hour. Answer: C. This sign sets the maximum speed limit for vehicles, meaning drivers must not exceed 80 km per hour for safety and compliance with road regulations. What does this sign mean? A. Parking is reserved for all drivers. B. Parking area for handicapped drivers only. C. Handicapped drivers may park here without a permit. D. Parking is allowed for everyone for a limited time. Answer: B. This sign indicates that parking is restricted to vehicles displaying a valid permit for handicapped drivers, ensuring accessible parking spaces for those with disabilities. What should you do when approaching to this sign? A. Give way to cyclists. B. No parking for cyclists. C. Share the road with cyclists. D. Overtake the cyclists if they are riding slowly. Answer. B. The give way to cyclists sign indicates that drivers must slow down and give priority to cyclists before proceeding safely. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. You must turn left or right at the next intersection. B. You can pass on either the left or right side. C. You must pass only on the right side. D. You cannot pass until the road is clear. Answer. B. The pass either side sign indicates that drivers may pass an obstruction, such as a traffic island or divider, on either side. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. You must stop immediately. B. A stop sign is coming up. C. You can continue without stopping. D. Slow down and prepare to stop. Answer. B. This sign informs drivers that a stop sign is approaching, and they should be ready to come to a complete stop when reaching it. What should you expect when you see this sign? A. You may share the road with cyclists. B. Bicycles parking ahead. C. Bicycles are prohibited from crossing the road. D. Bicycles crossing ahead. Answer. D. The bicycles crossing ahead sign warns drivers to be cautious and prepared to yield to cyclists crossing the road. What does this sign indicate? A. You must slow down. B. There is a traffic light ahead. C. You can ignore the sign if the road is clear. D. The road will become a one-way street. Answer. B. The traffic sign ahead informs drivers that a traffic light is approaching, and they should be ready to stop or proceed according to the signals. What does this sign mean? A. Do not enter sign ahead. B. Give way sign ahead. C. Stop immediately and make U-turn. D. You are not required to yield to traffic. Answer. B. The give way sign ahead alerts drivers that they will need to yield to other traffic at the upcoming intersection and should prepare to slow down or stop if necessary. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. You must stop and wait for traffic to pass. B. The road will end at the junction. C. Slow down intersection ahead. D. You are approaching a junction. Answer. D. The junction ahead sign warns drivers that they are nearing a junction where other vehicles may merge, requiring caution and preparedness. What should you do when approaching to this sign? A. Maintain your current speed. B. There will be no U-turn sign ahead. C. Slow down and proceed over the hump carefully. D. Stop completely before the tunnel. Answer. C. The speed hump sign warns drivers of an upcoming speed hump on the road, and they must slow down to cross it smoothly and safely. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. U-turns are not allowed. B. U-turns are permitted ahead. C. You must turn around. D. U-turns are only allowed for emergency vehicles. Answer. B. The U-turn ahead sign informs drivers that they will soon reach a designated spot where U-turns are allowed, and they can prepare to make the turn if needed.